write some of the greatest movies. Is there any chance that you make a move back?
I don't think so. It's too nice being a civilian.
You like being a civilian?
Yeah.
All right.
Time has even snatched their faces. Square jaws and tight faces are just two of the parameters that set the crux of success in Hollywood. If you're out of shape, then it's goodbye to the cinema world. But these actors found it hard to constrain themselves to the beauty standards of cinema's ideal world. Comparing their earliest public appearances to how they look today will make you wonder about their existence. Number 9. John Travolta. Movies like Saturday Night Fever and Grease played a critical role in making John Travolta the youth icon of the 70s. His low black hair and charming baby face were what made the fashion of those days. He must have tried so hard to maintain his leading man looks in the 90s to pull the movies like Pulp Fiction and Michael, even though it was not his taste. But today, John Travolta has embraced a different look. After fighting with a much discussed hair loss, he found his escape in complete baldness, with a light beard. Although he isn't quite on the list of chocolate boys, he has been at other points in his career that seem to be the play of time and an inevitable change for his character in the more sophisticated movies like Gotti, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. Number 8. Heather Locklear. This blonde beauty is long gone. Heather Locklear started her successful TV career at a very young age, starting from a guest appearance role in shows like Chips. It didn't take much time for her to be the main character. She landed on a main role in the soap opera Dynasty, followed by a high-profile role in T.J. Hooker, opposite William Shatner, taking her into the golden era of the 2000s. Rumours related to love affairs never tired of her, but that aura started fading when she got herself stuck in the news of a drug overdose and a break at a mental health facility. That took away her limelight and beauty all at once. When she decided to make a comeback, her appearance in Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, in particular, drew attention from fans who noticed her older appearance. But her confidence was more than enough to tackle those criticisms. Number 7. Zach Galifianakis. Kickstarting his career with a role in the movie The Hangover, this witty guy was building his fortune via stand-up comedy and small roles in series like Boston Common, Saturday Night Live, etc. But his career breakthrough was in the early 2000s when he launched his own offbeat VH1 program talk show entitled Late World with Zach. But it took some time for the movie freaks to identify Zach Galifianakis with a beard. His beard style was yet to be established in the movie world. As his movie The Hangover happened to be a hit, his beard and long hair also got a chance to shine. In the years since, Galifianakis has rarely given fans a peek under the facial hair. Number 6. Zac Efron. Zac Efron was too young to play a role in 17 Again and Hairspray in 2007. But he started losing his limelight in 2008 when he was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery to remove his appendix. In 18 months, he tore his ACL, dislocated his shoulder, broke his wrist, and threw out his back that he embraced as a moment of death. Major surgeries were carried out to repair a chin bone that was reportedly hanging off his face, which gradually made a change in his face. But the changes to his body and face have not negatively impacted him in any way. In 2022, he starred in Gold, Firestarter, and The Greatest Beer Run Ever, which made his comeback grand. Number 5. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox has always been the centre of attraction of evergreen TV series Friends. Her career in Hollywood began in 1984 on TV with a guest spot on the soap opera As the World Turns. But her breakthrough was in Dancing in the Dark, in the role of a fan stepping as an actress. The American audience always remembers her as Monica Geller, which she played for 10 years. She also got to share the screen in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and then kicked off the Scream series in 1996. But somewhere in the middle of all this, there were discussions about the changes that she underwent. People started talking about her appearance had changed as a result of extensive cosmetic surgery and Botox treatments. While some appreciate the beauty she carries, others say that her attempts to chase youthfulness ended up making her look strange. Number 4. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan stepped into the world of cinema in 1981 through Candice Berger's Rich and Famous. But that was just the beginning. She started growing through minor roles in movies like Top Gun and Promised Land, etc. She hit stardom in Joe Dante's Into Space, whereas rom-com became her cup of tea in the movie When Met Sally, and the genre became the bread and butter for her throughout the 90s, when she graced the screens with Tom Hanks for films like Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. On her journey of success, she was praised for the aura and beauty that she brought to the table. But her recent appearances on and off camera as director made people wonder where in the 90s beauty got dried up. With public appearances few and far between for much of the last 20 years, there are speculations that she underwent plastic surgery to rebrace her face and lips. Number 3. Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall became one of Hollywood's iconic actors for a handful of masterpiece movies. Duvall began her acting career in the 1970s by playing a breakthrough role in Robert Altman's 1975 movie Nashville. However, a notable performance always remained as Wendy Torrance in The Shining and Olive Oil in Popeye in 1980. The impact she had on the character Wendy, who saves her son from death, was one of the all-time favourites of Hollywood. Duvall eventually took a break from acting after 2002's Heaven, but made a brief comeback in 2023's The Hills. Before she decided in 2024, she hardly resembled her cheerful young face. Since her retirement in 2002, Duvall has apparently lived the life of a hermit at home in Texas. She revealed her battle with mental illness in November of 2016. She avoided the spotlight of the media for nearly 15 years, and the movie world was shocked to see the form that she has now taken. She last appeared in the Dr. Phil show, revealing her distress and the hardship she had to face, who was once the face of Hollywood. Number 2. Bridget Fonda. Bridget Fonda was one of Hollywood's actors who dared to experiment. She picked projects as if she were in a laboratory, a rom-com on one hand and a psycho thriller on the other. She was mostly known for a role in Godfather Part 3. She stepped into Hollywood when she was 5 years old, starring alongside her dad, Peter Fonda, in the 1969 movie Easy Rider. The actress has been nominated for several Golden Globes and Emmy Awards. However, she cared to have a very private life when she married her husband and composer, Danny Elfman, in 2003. And that act became a habit after the birth of their son, Oliver, in 2005. She's only been spotted in public a handful of times, and surprisingly, she looks nothing like her former self today. Her hardcore fans are shocked to see Bridget Fonda wearing an oversized white sweater, a pair of black capri pants, and blue sneakers in the streets of Los Angeles, where movie freaks dreamt about the sensational actress. Number 1. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke's career began as an amateur boxer who chased his dreams. In his final years of high school, he started developing a liking for acting and found his way to cinema through movies like Steven Spielberg's 1941 and Michael Cimino's infamous Heaven's Gate. He became a star by gracing roles in movies, including Barry Levinson's Dinner. But boxing started taking the lead in his life and ended up being the reason for the changes in his face and body later. Rourke suffered many injuries that would require him to undergo several reconstruction surgeries that literally made him unrecognisable now. These actors' careers took a back seat when time decided to drive them through some hard roads. But what makes them unique is the way they embrace the change that the time brought to their minds and bodies. So, which one of the transformations seems to be the most surprising? Do let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to keep up with all the curveballs we throw your way. Until next time, catch ya in the next one.